Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Hattrick with me, SAPPHIRE and FC Pigneto. So it has been quite some time since I last recorded an episode, and there is a reason to it, which is simply not much is happening. Quite honestly, we are playing every week, we are winning all of the matches, and we are headed straight up for promotion, which is great, but it doesn't leave that much every week to speak about. So every week I check the team, I decide that, okay, not much to say this week, and I postpone the video by another week. But I decided that now we can do a little overview of our team in this season and how we are doing. So as you can see, FC Pigneto now has 917 members in its fan club. We are doing great in that regard. Our fans are very happy. And most of this comes from the fact that we are winning all of the matches that we play. Now, as I mentioned, we have won all of them with the exception of the last cup match. We actually got quite far in this cup. And the last match against Mambo FC was the first one that we have lost. Unfortunately, that means the end of the cup for us, but we have already scheduled a friendly match for this week. And in the series, we have won every single match this season, meaning we are now sitting at 24 points, which is great. The second team, Benevengo 2, has 18 and Rantole has 15. I cannot be entirely sure, but I think that as the fixtures are made, there shouldn't be any way we can lose this, because if we lost 2 matches against both of the teams of the players, then we would draw with the second team. The math is a bit hard, but let's look at it this way. If we sometimes in the future lose a match against Benevengo 2 and against Rantole, that means we stay on 24 points, and if Benevengo wins both of their matches against Rantole and against us, they would have the same amount of points. But the question would then be how many extra points for goals against they would get. We get 26, so we get ahead of the second team on that regard as well. So if they won both of their matches and we lost both of our matches, they would still need to get at least 7 goals in those 2 matches on us to be able to end it as first. So I think that's kind of unlikely in this season. We are doing very good, and considering we have a delirious team spirit right now, we're getting quite a bit of a bonus to our playmaking. So I am fairly confident we are going to get promoted at the end of the season, which is something that, in my opinion, we are now ready for. And why I'm saying that is mostly because of the finances. We are now sitting at nearly 750,000, meaning we are at 1.65 million this moment, and after this week or the next one we're probably going to be at 1.75 million. So I'm looking forward to having that much cash going into the next season. We will get a couple 100,000 for winning the series as well, and we might end either shy or above 2 million. So that's pretty darn good if you ask me. As far as our trainees go, we are doing great. When you look at the playmaking stats, Nico Salmistral has reached, did I say leached? He reached playmaking of 12, meaning comparably for his age and skill, we might have a chance to sell him now for roughly 1.8 million. Probably 1.5 is more likely, but still this is an amazing sell. Considering we bought him for 6,000, I mean this is couple, maybe even tens of thousands of percent. 100% would be 12,000. 1,000% would be 120. Wait, am I reading this correct? That it would be 10,000% increase at least? Damn. Well, talk about an investment. Other guys that we have in the team are doing also very good. Sven Karsten Baron is at playmaking 11. Celestino Vaca is at 10. And Juan Sotin is at 10 as well. The new trainees that we got, Diego Villano and Cosmin Periano, are at playmaking 8 and 8. And Albino Guernelli is at playmaking 9. We also... Wait, actually, those are not our trainees. Those are just the guys with the highest playmaking. Here are our trainees. Zigor Bides, yep, 18 years old and 22 days, defending and playmaking both 8. Joseph Fallon has defending 8, playmaking 7. And Nico Salmistral, yeah, okay, so that's the trainee. Then Juan Soter, Sven Karsten Baron, and Celestino Vaca. Okay, so that's the trainees. That's the trainee squad. Not sure how much we would sell Sigurd for. Let's call it 300k. We got him for way more than that, but remember, this is a long-term investment. His high skill in defending is going to pay off once you get to roughly 12 playmaking, the same as our best player, because then you're not selling a guy with just good playmaking, but also someone who can contribute defending as well. So, looking forward to that. Plus, he's sympathetic, calm, and upright, so I'm pretty sure we would sell him for more than $500,000 we bought him for. Though he just turned 18 and skill is still 8, so we shall see. We shall see. As far as other news, I don't think I got too many. We're just generally doing good, chugging through the season. And what's going to be interesting is once we get to the end of the series, we still got 6 matches ahead of us. Only 2 of those against player teams. Yeah, and it's going to be the last 2. Yep. So I think I'm going to bet all on the card of playing a match of the season against Rantole and then another one against Benevengo. This way we will probably win this match. Is there any... Yeah, we won the first. Yeah, we got quite a lot of power rating here. Yeah, this is too far ahead in the future. But we've defeated them quite nice, and oh my god, look at their players. Yeah, I think we're gonna bag this one. That shouldn't be such an issue for us. And if we win against Rantole, we'll drop a couple... I guess we might have a mood or team spirit of 6, which would still mean that we can maybe win against Benevengo. Well, if power rating is telling us anything, we should be able to. So we're gonna see. We are going to see. But I think I might do another update when we reach those last 2 matches, just so that we can analyze them, see how what we're doing and what's coming up from that. Because until then, it's just playing against bots, which, you know, while interesting to watch, is almost always a guaranteed win. So not much to say about it. I think that we can also look at fixtures. Yeah, for... Damn, we started second, and since the second round we have been always first. Same with Benevengo, they got the 2nd place in the 3rd week, and Rantole dropped from 1st to 3rd and stayed there till now. So yeah, it's fairly settled. The only ones that are jumping up and down are the bots, so quite interesting if you ask me. And by that I mean it ironically, because there's really not much happening. So yeah, I guess that's all for this short update, really. I know that, it's just an update for the sake of the update, but I don't want you guys to think that I abandoned Let's Play. We're chugging along nicely, and hopefully at the end of the series, which is going to be in a month and a half, 6 weeks basically, we are going to see some hefty promotion. At which point it's going to start getting interesting, because the upper series, meaning not the lowest one, the 8th one we are in right now, but the 7th and upwards are almost always completely full with player teams. So that's where the fun begins. That's where you actually play against other players who mean it seriously, who've been playing the game for quite some time, and that can actually throw a curveball your way. So yeah, see you in 5 to 6 weeks.